All right. All right. Shalom boys here. Welcome to the covenant. Well, another video I wanted to talk about, or another subject that I wanted to talk about, was the idea of text messages, videos, uh, documentation. Uh, these things are extremely critical in this day and age. I mean, we're looking at the situation with Cassie and the Diddy trial. I don't care who you are. It's amazing to watch this stuff of a woman that claimed that she was the victim, claimed that she was a person that was not a willing participant in all of this stuff, sued a man that we all know is immoral, and is truly a disgusting person. Uh, Turn around and claim all this stuff, and then when the text messages come out, once the testimonies come out under sworn in the oath, it's a totally different ball game. See, you got to understand something, that why it's so important for you personally as an individual to make sure, because regardless of where you are, even out here in the country, I still have to interact with people. I still have to interact with all manners of people. So just because I'm out in the country doesn't necessarily mean that, you know what I'm saying, I'm alone, or I'm not acting with people in society in all levels, right? However, you're going to run into people that are disingenuous, that are not honest. And what do you do in situations like that? Me personally, and I can tell, I can say over the past, I'll always give, just to give a swath, over the past 10 years, I've been able to video record, capture text messages, get people to sign documentation that could exonerate me from any kind of future issues that I may have. Because see, we see from the law, out of the, one shall not rise up against another, but out of the mouth of two or more witnesses, let every word be established. Let's say 3 or 4 or 5 people come and accuse you of something, right? Right? And you have no recourse whatsoever to confirm that these people are lying. But you do have text messages. See, text messages, video recordings, documentation, that can blow all of that out the water. And then see, this is why it's so important to make sure that, because see, we live in an age where everything is recorded. You can't go down a city block in this day and age without you being recorded. You got people committing all types of crimes. You got people doing all types of things, and you got to understand that text messages out there. Once it's out there, and once you type and press that send button, it's there forever. Once you sign a document, it's there forever. Once you record a video, it's there forever. It's there forever. We live in an age where data centers and this stuff is recorded. Once you think you're going to commit a crime and then run past and they got you on video, it's there forever. And it can be retrieved whenever. So the idea is that when you have this documentation, when you have these texts, when you have these videos, and I always encourage people, if you feel as though a situation is going a certain kind, and this is why discernment is so important, don't engage in conversations with that individual. Just start texting with them. Video them, because it's going to show them. I got some damning text messages, man. I mean, if somebody came, it's like, man, look at these text messages. Wow, look at these text messages. It clearly shows the heart of this individual or these individuals at that point in time when XYZ 1, 2, 3 was taking place. And hey, you can have all of the witnesses, you can have all of the lies, because especially in an instance with women, they'll get up and they'll lie, they'll fabricate. But if you got a text message, if you got video recordings, if you got signed documentation, if you got that stuff to say, whoa, 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 let's look at the actual text. Let's look at the actual video. Let's look at this actual information. Let's look at the actual document. Is that your signature? Did you sign that? Did you agree to those terms and conditions? and it blows it all out the water. So you may be in situations where people may say, you know what, hey, they've gone on about their way, or they've forgotten about the situation or whatever, and they've gone on, and it's fine and it's dandy and it's no problem. But you may have a situation, and situations may come up damn near 10, 18 years, 10 years, 15 years, 5 years, 3 years later. And that text message stuff is there. That documentation is there. That video is there that says who was operating in the spirit of truth, who was operating in the spirit of error, who was lying, who was deceiving. And you know what it does? After that person got up and made all these claims, after the evidence is shown, it completely destroys their character. It completely destroys, and anybody that backed them. This is why it's so important to make sure that you have text. Make sure that you keep videos. Make sure that you get that stuff. And if a situation is arising, or if you feel as though something is going, this is where discernment come in. Start texting. Start texting. Start texting. Because that's going to show who's the liar and who's operating in the spirit of truth. You're going to see, because liars, they run together. Trust me. Thieves, they run together. Dishonest people, they run together. Because one thing I've noticed throughout my short time here on this earth is that dishonest people don't like to be around honest people. Liars, habitual liars, they don't like to be around people that are honest, because their spirit, I mean, you just can't tolerate somebody being in your presence constantly. And you know that they're a liar. And that person that they know that they're a liar, they're going to get rid of you. They're not going to want to be around you. They're going to separate themselves from you. And that's all far, all well and dandy. But you just got to understand something. When it comes down to the accusations, when it comes down to the slander, when it comes down to all of this stuff, if you have text messages, it blows out all of those false allegations and stuff against you. Especially in family matters and stuff like that. It just rips it apart. There's no way that a person of discernment can see, or a person of any logical thinking can look at a text messages or look at a video of a person making a confession, or a person in an interaction, and you can't see the tone of that, especially when it's clear. You want to be absolutely clear. I'm telling you, man, this can save you 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20 years down the line. I got stuff, man. I thank y'all for text messages. I thank y'all for videos. I thank y'all for signed documentation, because it's going to save you in the future when situations where you have to deal and engage in situations where you have to expose a devil and a liar for who they are. So, in closing, save those text messages. Make sure that you save those videos. Make sure that you are aware of what's going on, and keep it, because it may save you in the future.